Okay, in this video, we'll be doing question 2 from exercise 5.4. Here we are given the graph of y equals to x squared minus 9. We see that it has a similar equation compared to what was shown in question 1. We have a y equals to x squared and then a constant. So here our constant value is negative 9. It corresponds with what we discovered last lesson. The y-intercept is negative 9. Okay, and as with all parabolas, there is a line of symmetry. In this case, the line of symmetry is our y-axis. There is also a turning point over here. This turning point is known as a minimum point in this case. So it has coordinates of 0. It is at block 0, level negative 9. And since it has a minimum point, it is a parabola opening upwards. If we were to continue drawing, it keeps opening and opening upwards. So these are some of the things that we need to know for parabolas. Now, in part A, we have to mark the point on the graph where the x coordinate is negative 2. X coordinate being negative 2 implies that we are looking for block negative 2. So blocks are vertical. So here we have block negative 2. It extends all the way to the top and all the way down. They want the point on the graph where x value is negative 2, so this is the point. What is the corresponding y coordinate? So to answer this question, they are actually asking us for the level. So this level is between negative 4 and negative 6, so it is at negative 5. Part A, answer, y equals to negative 5. Next. In part B, find the values of x when y is equals to negative 8. Okay, so we look for y value of negative 8, which means our level negative 8. So level negative 8 is here. This is the point that they are interested in. Find the value of x. Okay, we've got the x value of negative 1. But we need to be very careful. At level negative 8, is this the only point? Turns out, on the other side of the graph, there is another point that is at level negative 8. And this is now at block 1. So we have two blocks with level negative 8. They are block negative 1 and block 1. So blocks correspond to x values. So we say that x equals to negative 1 or x equals to 1. Two blocks for question B. Now for question C. Find the x-intercept and the y-intercept. So to recap, due to the lack of space, I'll put it over here. X-intercept. It tells us that the graph cuts the x-axis. When the graph cuts the x-axis, we are referring to a horizontal line. And horizontal lines, there are levels. Level 0. So this means that y is equal to 0. When it cuts the x-intercept, it means y equals to 0. So we search for these points. They are here and over here. So these 2 points, they have values of negative 3 and 3 respectively. So the x-intercepts are negative 3 and 3. Next, when it cuts the y-intercept, it means that x has to be equal to 0. because our y-intercept is a vertical line. And this vertical line is a block. It is block 0. In other words, x equals to 0. The graph cuts at this point. So this is our y-intercept. Y-intercept is -9. Now next, part D. Write down the equation of the line of symmetry. The line of symmetry is a vertical line. This particular green line that I've just drawn actually. So vertical lines, they are blocks. Blocks are x values. So this is actually referring to block 0. The line of symmetry is x equals to 0. Now for part E. Part E asks for the minimum value of y. What is the smallest value of y? Let's check. Over on this, on the left hand side of the graph, we see it has a y value of slightly less than 2. Then the y value drops over here. The y value is 1, the y value is 0, the y value is -1, y value -2, so on and so forth. We keep going down, 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 down. The y value is -8 now. The y value now is -9. Is that the lowest? Is that the smallest y value? Yes, it is. Y equals to -9. Because as we continue, we see now that the y value starts to increase. It starts to get bigger and bigger. So in part E, when it asks for the minimum value of y, it has to do with the minimum point. And to answer part F, find the coordinates of the minimum point. It is block 0, level -9. So please try question 3 by yourself. It is the same type of question. However, instead of a minimum point, we now have a maximum point. And the line of symmetry, I will give this to you. The line of symmetry is over here. It is a block. This line of symmetry is block -1.